30 laps is the scheduled distance for race number 2 at Cottage Grove for the Northwest Wingless Tour. When they come by, let's make some noise and send them off in proper fashion. And Pat Canfield, front row, in the middle of the racetrack. spots between first and second. Looks like Raquel might be one number second.
Yeah, there for a while we couldn't really get going at the start. My car it didn't quite feel right at the start. I couldn't roll up on the cushion like I normally want to. But once I got around, I think it was either I got on the 21 car and I got back up to the top, and I was able to kind of just run. Everyone was stacked up there. I think first through fifth was stacked up there on the bottom, and I knew if I could just kind of, I don't think the top was any faster, but everyone was stacked up down there. So I figured if I could just get up there, just get some momentum built up. I think I could go by him, and then I'd get one, and then I'd kind of fall back a little bit, and I'd get another, and I'd fall back a little bit more. But finally, he just kind of, I think he got a little loose out of four on one of those laps, and he missed the bottom just enough, and I just scooted by. And then once the fortunate thing for us is a lot of the lap cars were on the bottom, so I figured with us up top, it would allow us to get a little bit of gap on the cars behind us as well. So everything just worked out in favors, and I'm glad this thing ran great, and it's nice to be back.
Well, yeah, it's been a little, I guess it would be safe to say it's been a little bit of a rough and rocky start for you this season, but you guys are working the bugs out.
Yeah, we'll definitely have all the bugs worked out. I have all the faith in work with these guys, and then the 71 team, they're the best guys in the race for that you can ask for. So, like I said, I got a great group of guys, and they're gonna stop at all costs and to get this thing running right, get it up front. So it's just I'm so happy right now. We made it to the end. The motor ran great tonight, so it's just really good feeling.
Well, got a little bit of momentum in your favor. We're gonna go into next week for a big 360 race. I'd really like to be in the front stretch with the winner's check.
Absolutely. Anytime you can win a 360 race too, it's especially when you've got guys like Cross here. It's definitely some really tough competition there as well as here. So anytime you can get up here, it's great.
Well, congratulations,
Oh, come on.
Hey, I'm a bit of a broken record after last week. Hey, Kyle, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next week. I'm going to let you celebrate your group.
Thank you. I'm not going to let you get away. I'll keep bringing it up.
Okay, all right. Congratulations, buddy. Kyle Miller of Eugene picking up the win. We're going to move on. Hey, not too bad, Sterling. 2 visits, a third and a second, and held on to it. There were some tough guys behind you.
I knew they were there. I just figured I'd hold my bottom line until, if I dropped a third, I'd try the top, but as long as it first or second, I was going to stay on my line there.
Yeah, dedicated to the bottom, able to get through traffic, even though it was on the bottom. And taking second to Kyle, I guess it would be a respectable consolation prize.
Well, I counted the laps till he caught me. It was lap 10. And I counted him down all the way to it, but I figured he was going to catch me between 10 and 15, so.
Man, that was a crazy race there, probably the last restart, and even up to that point, the last 2 laps.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. The bottom was the place to be, I thought, until I heard a motor up top, and I kind of peeked up my eye, and I said, that's got to be Miller, and sure enough, there he goes by. But no, this is a new car for us this year, and we had some chassis issues earlier in the day, and got some help from some guys back in the pits and everything, and we ran a good third place. It was, I tried the top, I was packing her in there for all it's worth, but apparently only Miller knows how to do that.
First run for you guys here. It's got to feel good to do this well against some stiff competition, a good full field of cars.
Yeah, it's always nice to come down here and run in the top 5 of the girls. You know, there's a lot of good cars that come down here, and it's really, really tough. So yeah, we're happy with what we got, and we like that. If you took the top 3 are all XXX chassis, so it's nice to be in the XXX family now.
Yeah, definitely. And Pat, for you next week, going to be making the trip to Banks?
Yeah, we'll be out of Banks next week. We haven't been there in a sprint car in like 3 years, so it'll be fun to go back there, and that's where I cut my teeth in a stock car, so it's always fun to go back and let the family and friends all come in and take a look.
Well, congratulations on your run, 3rd place finish, and we'll see you. I think you guys come back in June.
Yeah, we'll be back, for sure.
All right, so congratulations. Pat Canfield from Washington. He'll finish in 3rd.